Hello, everyone. I know you missed me already. Well, I was so busy those days, actually, and now also still the same. Busy with souls and also doing things for IT, particularly in cybersecurity, of course, no? A cybersecurity that is no longer simple, no? But rather very complex already. No? So our topic for today is about types of network engineer. No? Sorry for this topic is overdue. This topic was supposed to be discussed last year, December. But anyway, here it is today. So I am going to discuss to you folks the different job titles of a network engineer. No? When I say actual, this is based on experience and not based on reading only posted job descriptions, which is far from the truth. With respect to posted job description from ads or any job sites, it is always considered to be far from the truth. Of course, I know it because I have been working in the IT industry for more than 15 years and experimentally engage myself to them or in a different organizations, working with them, collaborating with them, with different levels of management. I have been working in a different IT organizations, more than 10 IT organizations already, either small or big, no? From crazy management, horrible management, pretentious or even clever management to extremely awesome management, no? I will share to you my learnings, okay? So let's get started. By the way, never mind to subscribe my video. What I am interested in is you will get something that can make you a smart IT professional, even though we can't be perfect. No? We can't be perfect in the field of IT industry or in the field of network engineering, no? But rather we do away being a stupid or a brainless professional whenever we are working or in a job hunting stage. We must be clever at the same time and be the master of your work, you know, and avoid making yourself as a slave of your work. No, we do away those things. So here's a question from my colleague in network security engineering. His name is Ken Toreno. No? He is asking me or clarifying about what are the actual possible related duties and responsibilities of a network engineer. Well, Ken, today the deception is evident. No? Why? Some job posting or ads, they will hire network engineer. True. No? In most cases today, network engineer is sometimes thought as network security engineer. But the truth is, they are technically different. I think in my previous video, I made a very clear explanation about network engineer versus network security engineer. Example, like this. If you are a very well-versed or clever in interior routing or even exterior routing like BGP, or you have the advanced routing skills with rare parameters in your syntax, no? In your command, no? You are very clever in those commands. That doesn't guarantee you become also a very nimble or a very sharp in configuring a practical firewall deployment or configuring a firewall in a project. No, it is not guaranteed like that, no? Cannot let if it's in Singapore, no? Because these two, network engineer and network security engineer, they are of different discipline. You know what is a discipline? They are of different strictness, no? So they are not actually the same. One of the actual risks that a network engineer will be facing is the risk of proving his or her skills whenever he started working in an organization. Because normally, management, no, is never technically inclined as what we are thinking. No, they are different. No, they may say they are technical, good, but only few. No, majority they are not technical. No, but rather it's only a defense mechanism. No, and that's true. Have you observed that? If you never observe that in your whole life working as IT professional, then something is wrong with you already. No? You can be a hired network engineer. Yes, true. But technically, you are working with their iPhones or BlackBerry to get connected to the Wi-Fi and happy with the internet. And sometimes as a network engineer, you are also doing office network administration, solving problems with network printers. Another thing I'd like to stress is sometimes when working in an SI, a system integrator, you will be also doing project management. Being so smart in network engineering field is not required in project management field. Take note of that. Why? Because project management requires time-bounded problem-solving skills. No? And also, there is so-called adaptability skills. You need those two skills so that you can manage well your project. And another thing, when working in SI or system integrator, while you are hired as a network engineer, you can be also the implementation engineer or project engineer. And also, you work at the same time the solutions engineer. You know what is a solutions engineer? Folks, take note, solutions engineer is not a support engineer, no? And I would like to give emphasis on this topic, solutions engineer versus support engineer, as collectively called network engineer. My colleague also, Jake Pointer, you know this guy? He also asked this question in the chat box that he wanted to know the difference between these two, solutions engineer and support engineer. What are the differences and the technical qualities of this two so-called network engineer subtitles? No? Because normally once you have become a solutions engineer, you also called a clever support engineer, but no, they are not the same. No? There is no assurance that a solutions engineer is also a support engineer. No? There is no assurance of that one that that statement is an absolute truth. No, it is not an absolute truth, but rather it's false. No, support engineer are normally logs eater. You know what is a logs eater? They jump into logs packet analysis, traffic diagnostic output, the so-called get engineers. No? I used to call them get engineers. Why get? Because they normally execute get commands, get system status, get router information, get system interface physical, no? Or get system HA status. No? I know you are familiar with those commands that I've mentioned. Are you a 40OS guy? No. So this actual responsibilities as compared to the posted job description from the ads or from LinkedIn or from Monster Jobs, they are not the same, no, as the actual. Ergo, you expect the unexpected. How to overcome with that unknown expectation? Well, we must be prepared, of course, enhance our skills, and always level up or get certified, because at any time you will be advised to leave the company after you have been fully used, and that is true. No, that is true. And for some reasons also, there was this sudden hiring of network security engineers doing network monitoring, like SIM, System Information Event Management, for threat detection, or even compliance, no? For compliance, or even this so-called network monitoring stability. No? They want to monitor the network at the same time. It's a compliant, no, to any standards that they are adhering to. No? So like typical software or applications or tools, they're using Splunk, no, Logarithm, or SolarWinds. No? Yes, SolarWinds. SolarWinds was among, no, the niche players in 2020, Sim Gartner. And I remember I had a customer in Singapore last time, financial firm, very strict in compliance, and in every changes in the system correspond to a triggering SIM activity or incident. So working with diligence is required. No? So the challenge here, folks, related to that example is, you were hired as a network security engineer with your skills in firewall and intermediate routing switching skills. Do you think you can overcome the pressure in managing security events, knowing you are still learning to handle those technologies that I've mentioned, Splunk, Logarithm, or SolarWinds? That's the challenge, no? That proves again that the actual responsibilities of a network engineer is far from the posted, no, posted from the job sites or ads. So again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.